the shoulders against the sidewalk, which is good news because you saw that temperature below freezing, and we are going to stay very cold as we head into Friday. The only thing worse than that very cold is when the map says frigid. So it's progress, right? Many of these are from the 1950s, the 1970s here. So it's been a minute since we have been this cold, and those are just your air temperatures. These are your AccuWeather real feel temperatures. Now, the good news, these are all blue shades, right? When we're in the purple, that means we are below zero. So at least we're in the 10 to 20 degree range here. The feels like 0 to 10 here. Not great, but it could be worse, right? We could be below zero. We got to look for the positive. Highs for your Friday, much cooler than where we should be this time of year. Nashville, you should be in the mid-50s. You're in the mid-30s. Little Rock, you should also be in the mid-50s. You're in the mid-30s. Not Saturday, right? You're at least going to start off your weekend continuing to see that lingering cold. It does retreat a little bit to the north, right? We're seeing some progress. We also have that rain moving into southern Texas. Once again, we have record challenging lows for your Saturday morning. Most of these into the teens. Oklahoma, Lawton, Oklahoma, set to just barely break that previous record low in the teens there. 15. Your previous record was 16. In Jackson, Kentucky, you're just a few degrees shy. New Bern, North Carolina, same situation. We're in the 20s. Previous record was 18 in Wichita Falls. Then in North Carolina, we're just a few degrees off as well. But whether we're breaking the record or not, it's cold. Right? The hours, we do have precipitation on the map, right? It's a little bit further inland, what's left from the last storm that came into the Pacific Northwest, moving into Denver the last couple of hours, Salt Lake City, other areas nearby in the Intermountain West. We will see some accumulation from this. Take a look at the Denver area, kind of right on the border here between 1 to 3, 3 to 6. So it's going to depend if, you're downtown or at the airport, what part of Denver you're in, kind of the elevation, whether you get 1 to 3 or 3 to 6. But either way, some accumulating snowfall. And then there is the next storm, really a stormy pattern that's going to continue through Tuesday. We have rounds of rain and, of course, some snow. But here's the thing about the snow. It's really going to be isolated to the highest elevation, so mostly above pass level. That means we'll be getting rain at pass level rather than the snow. And that means with this storm, especially Saturday into Sunday, the strongest storm of the bunch, we have avalanche risks into the mountain areas with the snow and then the rain on top of that. That is kind of the perfect conditions for avalanches, something to keep in mind if that's where you're going to be this weekend. Others, low-lying areas, that's where we're looking at a flooding risk with this next storm. So different risks, all possible to cause travel disruptions. But let's take a look at it on future radar, kind of this parade of storms and how this plays out. We're stopping at Friday 10 a.m. first, and that's when the first storm, or really the next storm, because we've already started the pattern, right, starts to move into the Pacific Northwest. We continue as it moves its way inland. Some more snow mixing in, but still a lot of rain. Next storm right behind it Saturday afternoon. We have some pockets of some heavier rainfall that'll move in with this. And you can see much more moisture associated with this storm, a lot more rainfall and some snow as well. This is Sunday overnight, and then that'll continue to move inland.